So the next match was more women. At least they weren't trying to break each other's necks like the men were. And I actually wanted to see this, Lita and Becky Lynch. Because I want to, obviously I want to see how Lita, she still looks great. She was never Mildred Burke to begin with, but it seems like that she's kind of like me. In that I started out looking just average, but I've maintained that look, whereas everybody's gone downhill. So just by coming back after all this time and being kind of similar to how she was before, she's ahead of everybody. What do you think?
Maybe. That's an interesting philosophy.
No, she looked happy, and she's the only one that really looked normal in all of the body covering gear, because that was kind of her gimmick anyway, the net shirt and the cool colors and the kerchief and the jeans and all that stuff. So she looked normal. Did Becky Lynch look smaller than normal in a bodysuit? Was it because it was black and black is slimming? That's why she turned sideways, stuck her tongue out, looked like a zipper?
I don't know if that was it, but I will say, and I don't know if I've said it on the air, but since she's returned, I have noticed she's appears to be skinnier than ever before.
Well, I mean, I'm sure she has great cardio, but it just the bodysuit, it looked different. But still, Becky Lynch is a full-fledged heel. And she works like a heel, and she's got aggression to her style and her body language and everything. Lita worked hard, didn't seem to have lost too much for being off, as long as she has. And I guess they have exhausted most of the people. I don't keep track of a lot of the girls, but they've exhausted most of the people from that era, the guys that can come back, and it's new and it's fresh. This was new, right? Because she hadn't been back. Becky Lynch again with the facials, heel facials, just projecting a little bit. Heat on Lita. Lita made a big comeback. Crossbody off the ropes, 2 count. And then did you see where Becky Lynch did the roll up near the ropes where she was going to grab the ropes, right? And I guess the idea was the referee would not see she's holding onto the ropes, but when Lita kicked out, she landed in front of Lita so Lita could grab the sleeper on her from behind, right? Did you see she forgot to put out how to put the sleeper on for a second?
Yeah, I did see that.
And then I was looking, oh shit, because she had both of her arms over the top of Becky's head and neither one around her throat. And I was like, shit. And then she realized. Several false finishes. The one spot where Lita got her foot on the ropes on a false finish and Becky Lynch had what apparently was a combination nervous breakdown and had seen a literal ghost. Her dead grandmother reappeared in the ring in front of her. The overselling of how could this happen? A little much. But then I liked the match because, like I said, Lita's an over baby face. Becky Lynch, she's an over girl, whether she's a heel or a baby face. But the finish, Lita hit her moonsault, which everybody wanted to see. That's one of the things that she used to do. And it was great that she got a 2 count and then kick out because, okay, Becky Lynch is a main eventer, right? We've seen Lita's moonsault. She almost got the win. So let's now go to the finish, but not this quickly. Literally, Becky Lynch is dead. Lita pulls her to her feet, and Becky Lynch instantly just grabs her and gives her a rock bottom. Boom, 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? Who's doing these finishes? It was like 10 seconds after the fucking moonsault. And then there was again, I could understand Becky Lynch beating Lita clean without cheating because Lita's just a guest star. She's not sticking around, I guess, although considering Doudrop and everybody else is on the roster, they ought to make her an offer. But you don't have to beat her not only clean, but flat and out of nowhere and in a situation where it doesn't make sense because you're doing a move where you just got moonsaulted and barely kicked out 10 seconds beforehand. Your thoughts, Brian?
I actually missed this match. It was this match and the Madcap Moss match that I got up and I said, this is the middle of my day and I've been sitting here for a while now. I saw some of the highlights. I'm not a big Lita fan, so I wasn't, nothing against her, but I wasn't like really looking forward to seeing this match. So I did not see the match. I can't really judge it.
Well, in that case, then just agree with everything I said. That's a safe bet every time.
I agree. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I agree with what you say. And, one of the things you've been saying is, Brian, exercise more. Exercise is really important.
Is that what you did? You got up and went to exercise?
That's why I missed the match. I was downstairs in the gym working out.
Have you got your gym all set up at New Last Manor?
Not all set up, partially set up. There's still, I got to get a whole new weight rack. I got to get new mirrors and a whole bunch of things, but partially
furnace, all those types of
furnace
things.
in the weight room. That's right.
Yeah, and you're gonna have one of those swimming pools built too there, where you can just swim against the tide. Because I like to go against the grain. But folks, if you have been working too hard and not working out enough, if you can't just bop into your home gym like Mr. Last can there, and make all the equipment available to yourself to have a fine workout, you need to stay in shape. And you need an affordable way to not only get the equipment, but the community and the instruction that you so richly deserve. So, our fine friends at Echelon, folks, will help you out. Echelon is the affordable way to get the workout equipment, the workout community, and an instructor's motivation. And we've been talking about how motivating those instructors can be. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Boy, I'll tell you what, some of them can be hard on the beaver. Old Ward, as he would say.
What?
But, what?
Of all the examples for you to use, okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, every time that Beaver would come home and he had misbehaved, old Ward Cleaver would be hard on the Beaver, and then June would say, Ward, you've been hard on the Beaver. But it's for his own good, and that's why some of these instructors, if they tell you what to do and they potentially come to your house, knock on the door with a stick or a boot or something and threaten to stick it up your ass or beat you about the head and face with it until you get your work done, well, you better acknowledge them. Acknowledge them. Echelon Fitness's fitness app provides you thousands of live and on-demand classes with great music from your favorite artists like the Strawberry Alarm Clock and the Troglodytes. With Echelon Fitness, you can work out anytime, day or night, and crush your fitness goals. Absolutely demolish them, powderize them. And then you can scream at the top of your lungs, I'm the king of the world! Just pick your class, climb the leaderboard, cheer each other on, give it your all, folks. Echelon Fitness lets you determine the amount of interaction you have and the amount of pillaging and wandering around the neighborhood you might be doing. These fitness instructors are supportive, engaging, and fun, and the full range of affordable workout equipment, including stationary bikes, smart rowers, sleek fitness screens, and, of course, the ever-popular and formerly dangerous but now under control auto-folding treadmill. All of them are connected to provide the Echelon Fitness experience with around-the-clock classes for the family, full-body workout programs that'll keep you coming back, and one membership covering a family of 5. Folks, can you imagine the whole family working out at the same time? Talk about togetherness. When you can sweat and strain and shit your pants together, you'll stay together. And right now, for a limited time only, folks, podcast listeners of mine, not anyone else's, but just mine, get up to $840 off the MSRP on some of these fine pieces of equipment. To get this exclusive discount, text DRIVE, D-R-I-V-E, to 818181. Text DRIVE to 818181 for up to $840 off the MSRP. Message and data rates may apply. Terms available at echelonfit.com/SMS. Membership sold separately. 818181.